time you gave that stupendous loan to Mr. Faulkner?
Oh, purely a misunderstanding, I assure you.
Oh?
I admit that Mr. Faulkner made a somewhat unethical attempt to hasten the loan, which was quite unnecessary since I granted it gladly for my daughter's sake.
Your fortune has been badly damaged by the Faulkner crash?
Yes,
And your financial situation is rather strained at present.
yes.
Then how could you afford to offer a $25,000 reward for the arrest and conviction of Larry Regan?
Objection, Your Honor. What does this have to do with the case?
Your Honor, I would like to have the privilege of explaining this.
Very well.
I did offer such a reward. The gentleman, commonly known as Larry Regan, is a notorious criminal who specializes in extorting money for so-called protection. He had not only menaced Mr. Faulkner, but threatened my daughter. I preferred to buy him off rather than to take a chance on the life of my child.
Mr. Whitfield, can you tell us why you disappeared so suddenly, shortly the death of Faulkner?
Well, I think the answer is obvious. My daughter was crushed by the sudden tragedy. I hastened to take her away and to save her health.
You love your daughter profoundly?
Yes,
You make it a point that her every wish should be granted.
I can proudly say yes.
When she or you desire anything, you don't stop at the price tag, do you?
Well, Mr. Stevens, we've never had to.
Then would you refuse to buy her the man she loved?
Mr. Stevens!
You wouldn't stop if it took your entire fortune to break Faulkner.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Exception. Now, Mr. Whitfield, perhaps you will tell us that your money had nothing to do with Mr. Faulkner dismissing Miss Andre. That no ultimatum was delivered to him.
You are quite mistaken in your insinuation. My daughter is not the least jealous of Miss Andre.
I'd be careful of statements like that, Mr. Whitfield. Remember that your daughter was elevated to the high seat of matrimony by purchase.
Your Honor.
Why, you an upstart! I'll have you know that I can crush you like a worm, as I have crushed many a better!
That is just what I wanted to prove. Thank you, Mr. Whitfield. That's all.